So, you were going to get the Cribs 3 episode. That's what you were going to get today. But Nancy's a fucking toolbox. So you get a Nancy video today. So this dumb bitch closes down all the salons in her neighborhood. Just yells at anybody that goes outside or does anything that you're going to kill everybody. Demands that you wear a mask and berates you if you don't. She goes to her salon. Fucking goes in there, gets hair done and shit. No mask, nothing. And what was she getting her hair did for? To go on TV and bitch about how Donald Trump didn't wear a mask and didn't obey social distancing and was doing bad stuff he should have done. And what a shame. What shame on him. What a bad example, she said. And so then video comes out. Nancy Pelosi in a salon with no mask. And she says that she was assured that they were able to do it, that they could have limited people in the salon, that they could do this, that, and the other thing, and that everything would be fine. And she was set up. They set her up. They said you should be fine to come in here and get your hair did. And she was set up. She was lied to. That terrible salon. Ooh, villainous salon. They set her up. It reminded me. I listened to Opie and Anthony a lot. I loved Opie and Anthony. The show was fantastic. There were so many funny bits, and I listened to them a lot. And there's one bit where they were making fun of other radio stations that were all doing this same stupid contest, where it's like somebody broke into the prize room where they just happened to have $10,000 in cash just laying around because it was in the prize room. It's where they put the prizes, and they were going to give this $10,000 away to one of you. And somebody broke in and stole it. And then they start calling the station with a voice modulator going, I stole the money, and you got to do this crazy stuff. And every day, these, important drive time fucking times during the day, I'm going to call up and give you clues as to who. It's a stupid fucking gag. So they get one of the guys who's a little bit slow. I would say that he's retarded, but he's a little bit slow. Big difference, right? He's a little bit slow. Bobo. They call Bobo up and they're like, Bobo, you gotta call the radio or we're gonna put you on, and then you're gonna pretend that you're. They explain the fucking gag to him, and he's, of course, sure, I'll do it. So he starts calling up. I'm the fugitive, and he's fucking doing this bit, right? So the whole thing goes on for like a week or two. Bobo calling up and then making fun of him and shit like that, and then Bobo's coming in, right, to the studio. So they're fucking with him, and then they bring him into the studio, and they're like, they're pissed that he knows this fucking guy who stole this fucking money from the station that they work at. So they call the cops. Because they're like, we gotta get this guy, this fugitive. And so one of the security guys, who happens to be an ex-NYPD detective, takes him into one of the fucking rooms and, like, leaves him in an office to sit and just fucking sweat it out for a while. So they leave him in there for like 20 minutes, and then they go in there and essentially convince him that somehow there's actually $10,000 that's actually fucking gone from the fucking president of the company. And they're blaming him for this shit. And he's like, I was set up. Nancy Pelosi reminds me of Bobo saying he was set up. I was set up! Oh, come on. You were set up. Look, here's what happened. Nancy Pelosi said, it's been forever since I got my hair did. I'm going to call the salon. She called the salon and said, hey, I want to come and get my hair did. And the salon owner said, well, you can't. And she said, why? And the salon owner said, because you said you can't. You made the rules that we can't open. So you can't come in. And she said, well, I make the rules, I can break them. I'll be done in 20 minutes. And this lady was probably like, this fucking cunt isn't going to allow me to open my business so that I can make a livelihood. But when she needs her hair done, oh, well, then I can open up for her. So she's probably sitting there stewing the whole fucking time Nancy's coming over thinking, I'm her personal fucking hairdresser now. I'm her she has shut down all hairdressers to make me her personal fucking hairdresser, and I can't feed my children because she doesn't get her hair did enough and doesn't pay me enough when she does. And she probably said, oh yeah, we have all sorts of guidelines. We can absolutely have you in. If only you would let us open up, we can do this and make this work. And they're probably thinking, maybe if we show her we can do this, maybe she'll let us work. And 2 hours after that bitch sets foot out of the door of their establishment, she's on TV talking about how shit has to stay shut down. So they probably went, fuck this cunt, and leaked the video. And good for them. Fuck her. And then she comes out, I was set up. They set me up. They invited me in to the salons that I didn't remember I had closed, and then filmed me not wearing a mask like I'm supposed to, and not social distancing like I'm supposed to by my own rules. They set me up. So I guess a reporter asked her why she wasn't wearing a mask. And she said, well, I don't wear a mask when I'm getting my hair washed. Do you? And I guess he said, no, I'm not allowed to go get my hair done. I guess the reporters were pretty fucking rough with Nancy. I guess Nancy got pretty pissed off at a point during the whole questioning of her thing, because Nancy doesn't like getting caught. She really hates when she does something and other people get upset about it. Everybody should just kind of accept the fact that Nancy doesn't live by your rules, and she makes the rules. It doesn't mean she lives by them. Usually the people who make the rules don't live by them. So all you peasants are daring to question her. And she got wicked pissed like she does, started sucking on her teeth like she does. You know, just doing that myself now that there's like a noise that goes, oh, what it must be like to be in a quiet room with her while she's just sucking on her teeth. You hear that fucking... Ugh, gross. But yeah, so... all the peasants got to see what they are in the eyes of the lady. And they decided to call her out. And everybody went, dumb bitch, what are you doing? And she went, I was set up!